Hey guys, how you doing today? So I bought something over here. So yeah, I bought this. It's a 1987 Airstream Excello. It is 32 feet long, twin axle. Yeah, I have the awning. It's just not here. So it's at the lot that I put it up from. It got ripped off during the last hurricanes down here in Florida. And I just unhooked it to travel down the road safely. So anyways, so yeah, we'll continue on our journey inside. So as you see, I have a AC here, and I do not have AC currently on the trailer. Is because that I took it off and we're into some other problems at this moment. I get into it later, but after the walkthrough. But we'll give you a little walkthrough real quick. Obviously, living area. This does become a sofa. You have it in some radio here, and then we also have an Airstream display panel. It's really cool. I do have covers for these. I took them off to clean them. We have the kitchen net over here, the spice rack. You have the heater, got the oven, stove, refrigerator, microwave. Coming back through the kitchen, sink obviously. We have, I don't even know what you call this, but little walkway. But you have these three doors here that are our closet. Which I yank it open. So yeah, that's pretty nice. We have our bathroom over here, mirror, vanity lights, toilet, shower, mirror, sink, all that, and this is where the bed would be. Oh, somebody hit the roof. Little desk area with some drawers and a little vanity, I guess you call it, dresser area thing here. Got little two boxes back there and cabinets. Two speakers, and there's also two speakers up in front up here. I'll show you the guys that work up here real quick. Speaker. So everything that is done to this thing I've done. I gotten it last. See if I can put you guys up here. I think that doesn't work out. Oh, perfectly. So I got this thing last Thanksgiving area, right around there. For a majority of the year, I got it back to my house about 2 more weeks than a month back here to my house. Wow, like 6 weeks, 7 weeks. One of the things I've done so far with this is obviously I took the AC off. Also, we done 2 vents. I done the shower vent, the circle pop-up vent. I'll show you guys that with a light and a vent and a fan vent. And the one in the back above the bed was replaced also. It's also another fantastic fan. So that's where we're sitting at this moment. What I'm currently on at this moment is that the exterior lights, the warning lights and turn signals and the drivability lights, they all work. I'm going through and replacing them. I'm just grabbing the part, guys. From these old ones here, I think you guys can see that it's just 2 bulbs, and I'm going through with these here, which are LED panel. There's like 12 LED diodes in here, and then there's only 2 bulbs in here. So I'm going brighter because I live out in the middle of nowhere. So I decided that's probably gonna be a better choice for me. So far, I haven't ran into too many problems with that. I did 1 bulb. Only thing I've had a problem is with attached it originally. It was very dim, and it had a truck hooked up. Once I hooked up the truck, it was bright as usual. And I know when the batteries died on me one night, just out of random, I replaced this thing with 2 brand new batteries. It is a 30 amp, but it's a 2 battery source. Haven't figured out that reasoning. I think the reason is because that the only thing I can conclude from it is that the batteries it was set up for a 2-battery system with only 30 amp because everything was a low amp system back when this thing was built in 1987. So we are up to 2025. So I almost said 2024. So that's where we are there. But anyways, so with that being said, I think one of the batteries died, and the charger I have is for a low volt system, not for the 2 batteries that I got, which are 2 brand new deep cycles, and the deep cycles needing a higher charge amperage since they're a newer battery for higher amperage systems. So I don't think it's in the charger need, so I'm gonna have to look into getting a new charger for this, which is not too bad, not too inexpensive. I just need to find the weighting of those, which is probably what I'm gonna be doing today a little bit. So with that all being said, to best of my knowledge, all the weights work. I put new tires on here to move it. And I replaced the pigtail from the trailer to truck. I'm going to have to redo that because the pigtail wire I got this for the 7-way wire there, it was too short. I'm gonna have to work with one of my buddy's friends to get a longer cord for that exactly. But overall, everything else is pretty good. So there we go. There we have it. So that's basically the walkthrough of that. I'll show you guys these vents back here so you guys can try to see exactly what I'm talking about of the replacements of it. Do the first back one because it's easiest, to be honest with you. So here is this bat, a fantastic fan. It does work. Everything works on it. Powers on, powers off, opens up and everything. It's just not the automatic model. Don't look at my dirty hand marks all around. The only extra thing I did on this one, because it's an Airstream and they have slope roofs, I went to the store and got some clear silicone and put it up here, so it can kind of cover over that top of that gap that's right there. A little bit smoother, I believe. So here it is in the bathroom here. Here's the light that comes with it. This is fantastic. It's actually lower right now. The battery has been unplugged. And then this is the part here that comes up that has the fan part in it. So, and that just. So that's actually really great. Another Mats fan thing I got from it. And this kit actually came with this piece here, a light kit, and then on top there is a piece that's a circle, and it's wedged kind of like this. I'm gonna have to set you guys here again so I can explain this to you guys. Ooh, guys, move that a little bit. Were you guys sitting like that the whole time? I think you guys were, so we're done with it. But it's cupped like this, and the fan piece is also downward like that. So when you push it up, it kind of seals it a little bit. Not a complete seal, but enough where water and zazz like that wouldn't get into it. And also there's a vent head on one side, so it says if you have a sloped roof, put it on the side where the vent is not going to be basically water going into it. So when you pop it up, you should be able to use it for when it's raining and stuff like that. You still be able to take a shower and let the steam out. So that is a good little invention thing that they have with it. RV dealerships to me is a Jayco, so I went through there and ordered it through them, and they had it in like next week. That, and also the fantastic fan in the back. So the other here, and this is the pigtail I got for it. I went through AutoZone, and whoa, this is still down on the ground, right? Here's the dimensions of all of it, so you guys can kind of see what it is. By Hopkins. And this here is a light system, so it shows you exactly what's on and what's not on. So auxiliary is always gonna be on, to figure that out. That's white. This is white, this is blinking, and then everything else is left and back up and yada. So I did wire that up. That wasn't too complex, to be honest. It's just kind of matching on like wire up to wire. So up here is the 2 battery cabinets. I put doing the recycled batteries in there. Everything else though looks pretty good. I still need to replace all of these. They're in decent condition, but they're holy and stuff like that. So haven't done anything with the fridge. It turns on but it doesn't cool, and haven't messed with the water heater at all. I emptied out the back 2 cabinets. Has just a lot of crap in it. Those are fine. Other thing I did replace was this batch cord here, the solar power cord. That wasn't too hard to do. Quite honestly with you guys, it was, so this cord comes through here, and there's a junction box that was under the bed, and you basically just disconnect it from the junction box, plug the new one in. The exterior lights don't work. I have an exterior plug that does work. So these lights, these little porch lights, they don't work. And my little convenience lights, this one, and there's another one in the back where it's a by the sewer, that doesn't work. I haven't done anything with power. I haven't done anything with water. The water pump does work. I did try that. That works. There's water in the tank, which is kind of concerning, but on top of it, we turn it on, see what happened, primed up, and we have one slight water leak under the sink, a line going to the sink in the bathroom, so we have to repair that. If you have any recommendations of how to do any of these things, or if you have more knowledge than me on these things, I'm new. I'm trying to get into this so I can fit it and do where I want it to do, where it to be. So if you guys have any links or help or anything, or forum ideas or anything like that, put them in the comment down below. Please let me know. I'm just a guy that is trying his best on here, so not expertise by no means. YouTube certified is what I hear. So that's why I'm also doing these things, because that I'm not really seeing a lot of YouTube videos of doing a lot of things like this. So I want to go ahead and start filming stuff like this, and if I'm the first one, I'm a first one, so that's fine by me. So, but that is where we stand at this moment on this beautiful project. So tune back in for more, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See y'all.